This is a story about how a young bard turned this into this.
The state of mind required to bring quiet to the door, but when pieces come together, can you get up off the floor and be reborn?
It might be slightly better, I don't know, you tell me. But one thing is for sure, that young bard is I. I know. You did not see that coming. This is the story of the creation of a song.
I used to play The Witcher a lot. This kind of music was in the background, but not to this level.
Thank you, Coach, for the title and thumbnail idea. Strap in, lads. We're gonna make a song.
This fear had better be meant for something. I can't handle it meaning nothing. Stop me from overthinking. This fear had better be meant for something. 'Cause I'm downright uncomfortable. I need to know that someone pushing through.
Like how most of my songs start, I begin with just humming a melody, and when words come to that, I figure out what chords I want to have underneath. So I tried a few different things with this song, different guitar patterns. I even tried a key change in the second verse. Okay. If it even has verses. This song's a bit weird. I don't know if it has verses. Does it have verses? Doesn't really matter. I suppose the beginning and the end are choruses, and then the middle section is two bridges. Ultimately, I decided against the key change in the verse, chorus, who knows. What I did do, which is interesting, I wrote the bridge section, I wrote that out in 4/4, and then I changed it to 7/4.
One drop of blood in the water brings the creatures to the surface. Do you know done to deserve this? And now that the world's in perspective and my consciousness is smaller, and now that the world's in perspective and my consciousness is smaller, the state of mind required to bring the quiet to the door. But when the pieces come together, can you get up off the floor and be reborn?
We're definitely doing that interlude bit in 7. It's the first thing I'll ever have written in 7.
Do you know what we've done to deserve this? Now that the world's in perspective, state of mind required to bring quiet to the door. But when pieces come together, pieces come together, come get up on the floor and
Da-dee-da, ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Da-da-dee-da-da-da-da-da. It's just scratch anyway. So when I was pretty much happy with the song, I recorded the guitar into Logic, and then I recorded a scratch vocal over top, meaning vocals that I'm going to replace later on.
so when pieces come together.
What does it sound like? It's fine.
This fear had better be meant for something. I can't handle it meaning nothing. Stop me from overthinking.
Listen to this. This is the best purchase I've ever made. I want that one to go down. For you?
Now that the world's in perspective and my consciousness is smaller, a state of mind required to bring quiet to the door. But when pieces come together, can you get up off the floor and be reborn?
That chord, that it's like weird. And I like it. Interesting. So then I started to build it in the bridge section, the reason being that that's where I was inspired to create first. It's that simple, really. Okay, I'm looking for one more thing. What was I looking for? Maybe something to double the... Shush! Double the guitar. So then my favorite part comes. It's time to hunt down the sounds that are going to build out the soundscape for the entire thing. Usually what I want to do is double other instruments that I already have so that it thickens the sound. But because they play the same thing, it's not distracting or conflicting with each other. So I'm looking to double the guitar here. Little itty mini pitsies. Maybe I'll double it with a MIDI guitar or a piano. Beautiful. Don't play piano. Who needs two hands to play piano? Not this girl. Drums.
This fear had better be meant for something.
Clap, clap.
This fear.
Oh, this will show you insight into my personality. I recorded every single one of these claps and clicks as unique sounds. I didn't copy-paste them at all, which I really could have. I don't know why I did that. I hope that sounds good. That sounds like nothing. Maybe 10 more. One more. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Let's do this. My pinky hurts. Maybe I feel like, no, to be a true artist, every single sound that you use must be unique, even at the expense of one's own pinky finger. It is the way of an artist. So by the time I'm ready to record the final vocals, my entire project is filled with MIDI instruments, and then to record my screen on top of that, let's just say Logic doesn't like it.
This fear had better not be.
No, that's not possible. That's not possible.
The state of mind required to bring quiet to the door. But when pieces come together, can you get up off the floor and be reborn?
I don't know about you, but I love getting feedback, because if the person is right about my thing becomes better. And if the person is wrong, I retain the right to go, no, it's a win-win. So I am part of this producer course, and every Friday I'm able to submit my songs for feedback. So that's what I did with this track.
This Fear by Megan. Let's take a listen. Oh, this is a cool vibe.
This fear had better be meant for something. I can't handle it meaning nothing. Stop me from overthinking. I'm downright uncomfortable. I need to know that. One drop of blood in the water brings the creatures to the surface.
Because I'm sorry, I don't like stopping, but guys, I got chills. I used to play The Witcher a lot. This kind of music was in the background, but like not to like this level. I really like this with the vocals, and then like that one drop of blood in the water. Oh, so cool. I just love that line in it, and it just felt very The Witcher-esque.
I am curious to hear what that would sound like.
The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
State of mind required to bring quiet to the door, but when pieces come together, can you get up off the floor and be reborn?
Oh! That was insane. Okay, so there was a time change in here. There was also modulation going on. It was incredible. 4/4 to 7/4. Nice. And it didn't feel forced. It felt fresh. So now for some of the stuff that I think that can make this a lot better. This section.
'Cause I'm downright uncomfortable.
That bass sounds really cool, but I would love to hear some more. When like, did you make this sound from scratch? I'm genuinely curious. When you're making a super wide bow kind of bass, you want something to solidify that low end, and then you want something to actually create some width too. It's a preset. Don't know how to synth from scratch. Megan, reach out to me. I'll give you my course for free on sound design. Anybody here who is on this call that does not have that course, reach out to me. I'll make sure that you guys get access to that.
So to conclude my thoughts around this song, I think this song, out of the 5 that I've made for my EP, is the only one that I might change productionally. Don't get me wrong, I really like how it turned out and I think it's really cool. I just think that maybe the essence of what I wrote it about might be a little bit lost. I wrote it right after some guy on the street had grabbed me and tried to kiss me, which was harrowing. So initially when I started writing the song, I was kind of questioning a little bit, you know, things go through your mind like why, you know, which you shouldn't do. And what is the lesson I can learn from this? When writing, these questions were kind of swirling around. But then as I was producing, I think I got my power back and was sort of more angry about it or more empowered over it. So it became sort of bigger and more like a bird with feathers, you know, a cat with a bushy tail, that kind of vibe. Anger, essentially anger. So the songs encapsulates the range of emotions. So that is why I do like how it turned out. And, you know, the rule that I had set up as first best idea wins, and sort of just go with the flow and see what's emerging in front of you and just go with that, because I think that has value. And also, I didn't want to spend ages redoing songs, because I can do that. I tend to do that. And I tend to think, oh, every single song must be, you know, like it was in my head. There's a hair here. Which is not how things go, usually. Just follow, essentially. Just follow what is unfolding. That's my rule for my EP. So this song and 4 others, 5 in total, are available for streaming anywhere on your favorite platform. And also I've put them up on Bandcamp. My initial goal was to put them up for free, but Bandcamp doesn't allow that. At least I think you can do that per song. If you get them per song, you might be able to get them for free. But to get the EP as a whole, I've had to list it for 50 cents. But you can go and check that out if you want to support me or tip me, you know. Hey, I appreciate it. You can do that by going to Bandcamp and getting the EP there. Ooh, the sun's coming out. I think it's time to... I would have said a cool line there, but I don't know what.
Sorry, I just got... Megan, you can thank me all for the crappy bass, so Andrew is forced to give us this... Oh, that was funny. I'm sorry. The bass was not that bad, man. Megan, it was not that bad.